This is how we hoot it. This is how we hoot it. This is how we hoot it.
Yes.
That's a
glorious sound.
That's a depression beer, not a celebration beer, by the way.
Yeah, a few more, it's going to be a celebration beer.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, just give me a minute.
It's gonna turn it around.
We're going to turn this thing around. Got a fridge full of Michelob Ultra and Bud Light. Let's talk about, get right into it, Week 2.
Oh my gosh.
Week 2, Saints,
Me Too?
Raiders, Las
I think you
Vegas.
said Me Too. I'm like, that took a
No,
turn.
that-
All right, I didn't think we were talking about Me Too, but
No,
let's
that's
do
not,
it.
that's not the Me Too movement, Kyle. We're talking about Las Vegas Raiders.
Yeah.
Opening game in their new stadium.
Yeah, that was rough.
We're gonna need more beer then.
Nah, yeah,
Started off, really looked pretty good in the beginning.
Oh, it looked great.
Kinda,
It looked great. I
excited
mean,
about it.
to get to that point, you know, and then in the first half of the first quarter to be up, you know,
At
with
first,
2 score.
I want to know what y'all think about Drew Brees right now, as far as like everybody's talking about his arms weak, this, that, and the other, like, and he's only throwing 5-yard passes.
I mean, but think about it.
I'll
how
let
many-
everybody else talk.
Yeah,
first.
but think about how many bombs did you see him throw? Okay, I'm gonna be the first one to talk about the passes, even the ones that were completed. They were off. They were too high. They were behind the player. They were in the dirt. I'm not saying Drew's out. I ain't saying he lost his touch.
Right.
I'm not making excuses. But how many bombs did you see him throw?
now
I did see in that first little bit of score playing, I did see him thread the needle in the end zone. You know what I mean? I mean, he still got something.
he's
Right.
He still
Okay.
got it. He still got it. He's got it. You know, they all have to try to find that chemistry, that you know.
Thank you.
Again, and
Boom.
look, here it is. Mark my words. This Sunday, Green Bay, he's gonna throw at least 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, no doubt.
He's going to come out on fire because now people are like, Drew, you ain't worth the shit. You ain't worth the shit poking at him.
Well, and Saints always been like. I feel like all my life Saints been like that. You know, you go up against.
Right. It's
Nah,
always
I'ma just
the
throw it out.
opposite. What do you think?
I'm gonna just throw it up there, Cincinnati Bengals, okay, or something like
Yeah.
that. And it's
We
like a
just
trash
suck.
team, and we just don't bring it. And then we go
But then-
against a number 1 seed
right.
in the playoffs or something.
I was just about to say, you read my mind, man.
It's right there. It's right there.
Right here,
It
Kyle.
always goes down that way,
Keep
dude.
it tight.
Like,
Yeah, every time, all my life, I feel like the games that we should have in the bag, we go in and we underplay. So
We're going flat.
was that what this is?
I wouldn't say that. I mean, Michael Thomas being out, that's a big factor. But
One man,
like
though?
what Brandon said with chemistry, we're talking about the most accurate quarterback that's ever played the game.
And he's also very a regimented quarterback where he's, you know, he's got to stay. He's got a very strict, strategic game plan on not just on the field but off the field, leading up to every game.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
COVID's
You know
definitely
that
put a-
hasn't
yeah.
changed. You know that's
well, it had to change. It had to change because of everything that's going on. He couldn't be, you know, even if it's just being face to face with Sean Payton.
I was
You know,
talking
things
about.
like that.
I was talking about like his game plan prep. Like he stays late. He goes out there,
Yeah.
spends those extra. You know that isn't changing.
Yeah, absolutely.
But once they get that chemistry, he's faced adversity his whole life. Hey, dude, you're too short. You're not good enough to go to a Division One. Like, come on. Like he's
Hurt
he's
shoulder, you
had
never
it.
play again.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So he's gonna come out this Sunday, and I think Michael Thomas is gonna play because he wanted to play. He wanted to play against the Raiders.
Sure.
I think he's gonna come out there, and they are gonna have a game, and people are like, whoa, what Saints team is this? And Drew's gonna come out and be humble,
Yep.
and he's gonna do his thing, and
I sure hope so.
Here's
I
to
mean, because I mean, and you know, we've been talking about Drew this entire time since we started, but let's not forget about pass rushing, secondary, Lattimore, Jenkins. I mean, everybody's gonna want it, and like you said, everybody's wanting to take a shit on Drew right now. Oh, he ain't got it no more. Let's talk about how we couldn't make a tackle.
Yeah.
Let's talk about how we couldn't stop one tight end from making 10 yards a play.
right.
Their
You know what I
tight
mean?
end ate us
plus,
a lot.
Plus, too, the
Yeah.
game, the play calling wasn't the best. It was
No,
kind of predictable.
and that's the thing. I mean, we talking about Sean Payton here. You know, he's a clever man. We got weapons that are ready to play. Why we didn't see more Taysom?
That's what I
You know,
I feel like they played it conservative. Like even at the end, whenever we were trying to drive down for more touchdown, it was just like little bitty short passes. I get that we're down 11, but
No,
still,
Yeah.
you got to be throwing down the
I
field.
think the down the field passes weren't there.
Mm-mm.
I think if Drew's going to check it down like that, he's getting pressure.
yeah, he's getting pressure.
He's getting
he ain't
pressure.
got enough time to make that play develop.
And if he doesn't feel like it's down there, I mean, every now and then he'll try to push,
exactly. Exactly. You don't have time. You know when you throw in Thomas's direction, the percentage of him catching it and being on target is there. I mean, who you really had? I mean, you got Emmanuel Sanders, but I mean, he dropped a couple passes, didn't he?
I think he was targeted twice. It wasn't. It wasn't.
Traquan Smith had a.
He
pretty
had a good
decent
game. Yeah.
I mean, I think our running game wasn't even that bad. If we would have just kept pushing it, like if you keep driving with the runners that we have, you know, we're gonna make those yards. We're gonna make 10 yards. You know, give us 3 tries, we'll make those 10 yards on 3 run plays if we got to. But they kept trying with these dump passes, these screen plays. I mean, these little short. At one point, and look, that brings up one of the biggest problems we had. Was it 10 penalties, 139
Jeez,
yards,
it was
129
a lot.
yards?
Unbelievable.
A field and a half worth of penalties.
And most of them.
I don't care who you are.
No, they were merited too. Most of them. I know people complain, and you know, all the rest are against us.
100%.
And we, you know, there's always a questionable one here and
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
But most of them.
But there was questionable ones for them too. There was ones for that got called on very few because they didn't get many penalties. But there's calls on other teams all the time that are questionable. Like, was that really?
Yeah.
And
I'm not the one to decide. It's live action out there. I couldn't imagine being under that pressure and having to make those calls. But no matter what, let's say 2 of those calls were bad calls, which is fair. That's still 100 yards of penalties.
Yeah.
without a doubt.
No, you turn the ball over and you do that. I mean,
Right.
good luck.
That's
On
very
On
hard
the
to
road.
back
On the
Yeah.
road too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good luck.
I know people are always
Interception.
crucial to the Saints. You know, they expect so much. The expectations are
We've
so
been
high.
spoiled. We've been
Without
spoiled.
a doubt. And like Jim Morris said a couple years ago, that was the best when they went 0-3. They played. I forgot who they played. It was like they started off. I think they lost to the Bucks, and then they lost 2 more, and they were 0-3. And they're like, "Oh, coach, them playoffs to look at." And he was like, "Playoffs?" He's like, "You lost 3
Everybody
games."
knows that. Yeah, everybody
lost
knows that
3
video.
damn
Playoffs.
games. And no, that was
Playoffs?
That was for Indianapolis. That was a great one.
Yeah.
The one that I posted the other day was how I felt when he was like, he's like, we did diddly poo, we couldn't tackle, we couldn't run the ball, we couldn't catch, we couldn't
I
throw.
know. But even you look at the game and you look at the stats. Like we're not anywhere close to back in the poo
no,
game.
absolutely. It was just fun. It was just fun.
Yeah.
And Jim Moore
You know
was
what it is?
the
I really think it's a lot of people are stressed out with the whole pandemic thing.
Sure.
We just want to be mad at any and everything.
Yep.
And then it's still been hot. It's still been muggy. People down here are just freaking tired of summer. You get that first cool front that comes in.
Fall.
You get that first legitimate
Legit 40-degree.
yeah, like you wake up, it's 50 degrees outside. All of a sudden, all that freaking animosity,
And
all that. Oh, football
Well,
sucks.
You know what I like that's been going on that I've been seeing? Like if you see you see like a post about football and then somebody will comment under like what they say they like not me, I didn't see it, like that
Yeah,
shit.
good thing I'm not watching.
Right, yeah, good. And then somebody comment like, "Shut the fuck up! Nobody cares." Like,
Right.
if you're not watching, you like don't get on the comments. I like that. I like when somebody comes out and is like, "Shut the fuck up!" Then,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm like, yeah, dude.
If you don't care, get out my post.
right.
Dirty ass.
I like how they get in their asses handed every time they similar. I didn't see it. We're like, we don't give a fuck. Why don't you go somewhere else? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Go watch Carol Baskin Dancing with the Stars, bitch.
Yeah, go enjoy it.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, jeez, dude.
Yeah.
But
Tell us all about it, Kyle.
Well, it's like if you ain't watching it, why the fuck are you keeping up with all the shit that's being posted about it?
You know. You
Everybody, they want to watch it. They want to watch it. They're
You're
like,
trying to be an asshole.
Right.
People are like watching like.
I bet the
Like
people
they
that are
don't.
saying that still watching.
Oh,
And
but
you
I-
will
And they're
have.
like, I didn't watch it.
You're gonna have a handful of people
And look,
chime in on this and go. I heard what you said, and I'm telling you, I'm not boycotting. And they're gonna give you 3 paragraphs.
No.
sure.
And then there's gonna be that one awesome person like, shut the fuck up. Like, we don't care if you don't watch it. We don't give a shit. We don't care. Like,
I did
you're
see-
irrelevant.
I did see like in one Saints group, someone was like, "I didn't watch it, but I seen some highlights." Homie, that's
you
the
still
same
watch
thing.
it. Yeah, you
That's
still
the-
watch
you-
it.
you saw
You still
Cliff
participating
Notes.
in the NFL if
You
you watching the
You
highlights.
seen the Cliff Note?
That's what people are gonna do.
You still got NFL Network?
Yeah.
Then
just so
shut
they
the
can-
fuck up.
They're gonna, it's like they're not gonna watch the game live. They're not gonna do
Yeah.
that. But
Dude, justified how you want to.
if their buddy
Yeah.
shares some highlight clips,
Yeah.
They're gonna go. Let me see what these freaking trash.
You
ass
pulling
dudes
up
are
the
gonna-"
ESPN app. Okay, who did what? Let me see who won, who
And then-
lost.
and-
Oh, look, they lost. Yeah, dude, you care. You can, dude.
Oh,
Don't
yeah,
be
you
a bitch.
care.
Look, you ain't gotta agree. I don't agree with everything that's going on. I think they're handling it better than I imagined they would with everything that was going on, which we ain't gonna get too far into. But I think the players are expressing their feelings or whatever as best as they could.
Yeah, let them.
Let them join arms, whatever. Let them do. I'm here to watch football. If I cared about what they said, I'd join their Instagram page. I mean, I don't
Right.
care. Feel what you want to feel. I want to watch football.
Yeah,
That's it.
Kick off to kick off. Kick off to the
Let's
end of the
go.
game. It's football.
Ready for the LSU Tigers. Let's go, baby.
Yeah, right.
Speaking of like, what's some other sports that you're kind of like? I know we all about LSU,
Yeah.
football. Like, what's some other sports that you're either looking forward to, or you're like, man, we could do without this shit?
Who?
College football.
Yeah,
100%.
college football.
College football. ULL. What's ULL in a new conference?
19th,
Yes,
something like that.
yes, absolutely. Football's my big thing. I mean, I watch a lot of football, but I'd love to get more into basketball, but that don't look great either right now.
Yeah.
Isn't the hockey playoffs right now? Some
Yes,
shit?
the Stanley Cup
Stanley
or whatever it is,
What's
the big thing.
What's hockey?
Hockey's one of those where Mighty Ducks, cool, but other than that, it's like
It's a bunch of middle linebackers on skates, knocking
yes.
everybody's
like,
heads off.
like the
Yes.
fighting part, but
Oh.
other than that,
Well,
and then you fight
if
for a little
I-
bit and go in timeout.
yeah.
I love slap competitions.
Oh,
That's
shit.
what I love.
I mean, yeah.
If they had like,
Yeah.
if we could come up with like some kind of a league for like, but this happens a lot.
Or
in,
maybe if you got
Russia.
a point, like
What
if
I'm-
whoever wins the slap thing,
Right.
you get a point. or
Well,
you get
the
a
thing
penalty.
is, like,
Uh,
I've been real big into UFC lately, and and also, because
right.
Dreaming that dream, Kyle.
living the dream. But also slapping competitions,
Yes.
man. Like, I love that
Bruh,
shit.
those big dudes that slapping the
Oh,
shit.
okay,
the
so you're
Russians-
not
the best.
You're
Big
not
Russian
talking about
dudes.
in the context of a hockey game when they fight
No,
each other.
no.
I could give a shit less about
Okay,
hockey.
you're talking about
No,
where
he's
they-
actually talking about slap
Okay.
offs.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can
like,
get behind
slap the shit out of you. Like, you literally
it from-
people
from
get
Brooklyn.
knocked
Yeah.
out, dude.
Oh,
like
dropping them.
from
Yeah,
from
oh, yeah.
open palm haymakers.
So back like right when you first started telling me, you was like, "Oh, this is great." If they would make a league, would you participate?
Oh, would I? I would do it. As long as it's a weight class thing, I would
So-
do it. I would
so-
fucking destroy anybody in my weight
Is it
class.
because of your?
I would.
Is it because of your slap or your ability to be?
I
slapped?
am a ruthless slapper.
ruthless.
Yeah.
Bringing from Brooklyn all the way.
I could, dude. I can knock some. Dude, I'm telling you right now.
What realm
Hey,
are we
Kyle.
talking? We talking Kyle's mind realm, or are we talking?
No,
reality realm?
I know for a fact.
I mean, he is the best arm wrestler in this room.
I know.
I know for a fact.
So
I
he
could
got the arm
knock,
strength.
I really think, and I've never done it, but I really do believe, without like 110%, that I could knock somebody the fuck out with a slap. I really do.
Have you ever?
No, I said I never have, but I'm 110% certain that I actually could.
Hey, Kyle, remember whenever
I
I
do.
got a chance
Yep.
to slap you?
Yep, that sucked.
Bro, it's the video of that big ass dude, and they got the other little blonde head tattoo guy with the tattooed eyeballs.
Yeah.
He slaps that dude, and the dude just like doesn't even blink, and he's like, the other dude, the polo dude's like, you can see in his eyes, he's like, fuck.
I'm about to get
stands there.
slapped so hard.
Yeah, like,
Oh,
ooh.
it's
Like that was my best slap, and I didn't even bother him.
I don't know if you remember, but we actually used that video last year for like a little
Yeah.
Who Dat video. Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Slap bet. Nothing like a good
I-
slap bet, huh,
yeah.
Cody?
Yeah, it's a good timing.
Speaking of slap, I mean it's all, a little off topic, but did y'all see the video I posted with the Daniel Tosh? Dude,
Oh
that's-
yeah.
that was funny. With that, they put.
It was like when he was like
those-
15 years old or
They
something.
they putting like pillowcases over their head, and they're
They played
blind,
rock, paper, scissors.
blind, and whoever
Oh, shit.
they like nut slap them.
Ooh, the person that
I would
loses,
never
so you
do
don't
it.
know if you lost or
I would
not.
never do that.
No, hell no. I'm
That's
good.
that's forbidden to me. Like no game, nothing is funny about somebody getting hit in the balls. I just
Well, you know what I learned
Yeah,
about
nah,
watching
this is
UFC?
not-
No, dude, I learned something really valuable about watching UFC. When somebody gets kicked in the nuts, it's over. Like as much as I saw a fight where a dude got hit in the nuts and he was down for like a minute and a half.
I think
It's
I
not
think
over, though.
They
I
give
think
them
they
a
look at
chance to recover.
But I'm saying in a real fight scenario,
if it's a very
deduct
you
blatant.
kick somebody hard as shit in the nuts.
I mean, but we're not talking real fights. So UFC still has rules. I
but-
mean, you
no.
In real fight scenarios, I could bounce your head off the concrete.
That's
They're
what I'm
gonna
saying.
let us
Like,
keep going.
right?
You know what I mean?
But what I'm
they
saying
deduct
is
points for it.
like don't underestimate a nut shot like in a real
without
world
question.
fight.
Yeah,
Like
no, without question.
dude,
You in a bind, get the
smash
nuts.
somebody in the nuts, dude.
Yeah.
I
you
mean,
in a street fight. I mean, there's no holds bar in a street fight. Don't.
well, yeah. But I'm just saying, I just didn't even they're not even immune to it. They just like, ooh,
They got protection. And they got protection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a lover,
It
not a
still
fighter,
sucks.
man.
Yeah.
Lover, not a fighter.
You're here. Yes, sir. I'll come to you with that.
Yeah.
Yep. So first day of fall was yesterday or the day
2 days
before?
ago.
2 days ago.
Yep.
Well, this is South Louisiana, so
It's gonna be 80 degrees.
We'll get a
till-
whole 45 minutes of that at
it's
some
going to
point.
drop probably 2 degrees here for the next, 4 or 5
I don't
months.
know,
When we
man.
get closer to December, we might see a day or two. What is winter?
I got a gut feeling that after all the crap we've been through this year, God's going to shine down on us, and we're going to have the most beautiful fall ever. I got it. I'm telling you, I'm calling it right now.
I don't
hope you're
see
brother.
it. I don't see it. It is hot. It is hot. Like it
Well, I
rained
know.
all day. And
I
the
think
second
God
the
went on
sun came
vacation
out-
this year.
No, wait till all this rain clears out with tropical.
Like 2020, I'm out. 2020.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
right
he
here.
took. I think he took the year off, dude. It's safe to say. Either that, or he just stopped giving a shit.
Or the meme,
One of the two.
or they
done
got
with
the
these
meme
kids.
where he's like, 2020 couldn't get any worse. And guys like, hold my beer.
Yeah.
He left some jabroni in charge, bro.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jabroni.
There it
Can I
is.
switch
Way to
seats in
go.
case he gets struck with lightning? Can I get right there?
I mean, yeah, absolutely.
God's like, I would have been struck with
Yeah,
lightning.
yeah, a long time ago. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is your favorite season though? Mine is fall. Like I'm a huge fan of fall. For the 2 days that we normally have it, love it.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, a lot of people are gonna disagree with me, just probably because of where we live. I don't know if I was meant to live here, because, well, I'm not gonna go there. But winter,
Really.
like cold weather. Let's get cold. I've been
Oh,
some
dude,
really,
the
I've been
happiest-
some really cold places, and I will take I'll put me a North Face jacket and just bundle up like a snow bunny, and
I'm
just
all
get
about
all
that.
out there.
The happiest I've ever seen you, and you know where I'm going with this. What was it 3 years ago, 4 years ago?
We're not
when
gonna
it
share that
snowed?
video with anybody here.
We might at some point have to leak that video. But I videoed Chris when it was snowing. And it was the first time it snowed in Louisiana, like legitimate snow.
A decade,
not,
yeah.
Not,
yeah, or
not
more.
60 seconds of flurry.
Nah, we could build a snowman.
He looked like a person I've never met before. He was so happy. I
I
wish
was.
that for
I
you
was.
again
I mean,
at
of
some
course,
point.
that,
I do
to
too.
me, that's like a different. Like, I'm not like a winter person. I mean, I'd rather cooler than hot. But I think spring. Like, I like 70 degrees. That's like perfect. Like that's I'm good.
See, to me though, that there's no like, I like summer because we could go to the beach, but in the spring and the fall, it's a little too cold to get in the water. Ain't nobody going to the beach. We ain't doing water slides. We ain't doing slip and slides for grown-ups in the backyard with cold beers at the end of
Yeah,
the table.
that
and
is
flip
pretty
cup,
great.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's things that you can do in the hot seasons that's what makes it great to me. If we're not gonna do those, then I just want it to be fucking
And
cold,
we-
so I can get some bonfires.
Yeah, and we
Make some
also
s'mores.
we have a different winter.
Kill the mosquitoes.
We have a
We
different
don't have a
cold.
winter. It's a conglomerate of a week spread across 2 months that it gets cold enough to
Yeah.
put your pants on. Like I can't pick up. Some people are like, oh, just put your winter clothes away, and then when this winter comes, put your summer clothes away. That can't happen because one day I'm gonna wear shorts.
Yeah.
The next day I'm gonna wear pants, and that day is called Christmas.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Well, a couple of years now, you could wear shorts during Christmas.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, yeah.
fucking like 80-something degrees,
Absolutely.
dude. Like,
Absolutely.
I'm
I don't
over it.
mind that though. I really don't.
I hate that.
I could be
Yeah.
wrong.
I hate
I had
it.
a feeling.
I
you
hate
would.
going back and forth.
Yeah.
I don't mind wearing shorts when it's hot. I don't mind wearing pants when it's cold. I got the
Not one day
the
a week.
Bruh,
wool
dude, I got
socks.
some gangsta ass winter clothes though, and I
Dude.
want to wear the winter shit.
Winter can be
and
very
this
fashionable.
place
too.
is not.
You look better in the winter.
Yeah.
Yeah, summer
Dude,
Kyle's not
winter-
a good look.
winter-
No, summer, dude. I
Winter
can't
is a
deal with
very
it.
fashionable time.
Sun hates me,
'Cause
dude.
you can wear the clothes you really like. To really dress to impress, you got to put on layers. It don't matter if we're going to a funeral or a wedding or a celebration.
Yeah.
You got a suit on. Guess how hot it is? South Louisiana, 92% humidity, which is almost rain, even though it's not raining.
Yeah.
Okay, it's so wet outside, you get moist just
micro
walking.
rain.
Yes.
Micro
okay,
rain.
just
Yeah.
it just air particles are wet. Okay, and it's also 98 degrees outside, and then you got
Remember
undershirt.
that boy band 98 Degrees?
Yeah, dude.
that was stupid.
give me a song from that.
It was like,
Give me one of the songs.
oh man, what was
like a
it?
fake Backstreet
I
Boys.
do.
Yeah,
What was it?
I don't know.
Wasn't that
It was
Nick?
It's the
What's
hardest
his
thing I ever had to
Yeah,
do.
there it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Damn, B
did
had
you know
shit
that?
on top of his head.
Dude, he-
No, it was just the one that came to mind when I thought about it.
So you knew it.
Hardest thing I'll
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
I thought that's what he was trying to say.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to.
Okay, yeah.
That's the one.
There you go.
So you can do better than that.
Yeah.
Dude.
Homeboy was married to Jessica Simpson.
Yeah,
Pre-
she was so, dude. She was so fuck.
No,
She was so funny.
and I was.
She was.
Oh no, no,
Back
no,
then,
no.
dude,
Yes,
I
yes.
was
But you
not-
remember when she said? You remember when she
Yes.
said that? What was it? Chicken of the sea?
Is that really chicken?
Yeah, dude. Dude, she's so fucking
Hey,
stupid.
hold up. My boy, John Mayer, what that dude said, that she was sexual napalm. And I believe him.
Wait. Describe. What do you mean?
And
They dated? I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
Said
John
she
Mayer
was
knocked
sexual.
down some of the best.
Without a doubt.
The best.
The dude could sing about a chick
The
taking a
best.
dump, and they go like, "Oh my God, I want him." Like,
It was John Mayer.
Yeah, exactly.
He knocked down Jennifer Aniston too.
Did not know
For a
that.
while.
They have a song.
I'll-
He wrote a song about Jennifer Aniston. It was I can't remember the name of it, but
It was the
yeah.
who says I can't get stoned.
Oh,
Wasn't
that's
it
what
that
it-
one?
No. It was. I can't, dude. I cannot think.
He's on the spot, guys. Let's
Right,
move on.
I can't think of it. If
Yeah.
if later on, if I shout out a title of a song for no reason, it's because I just remembered it.
He's probably
That's what it
watching
is.
too.
We'll
so
come back
let's
to
not piss him
Right?
off.
Yeah.
He's
We don't
just
want.
got
Sorry,
this-
John Mayer.
He's just got this like nonchalant thing about it. He's just kind of like.
He's
just
awesome,
kinda
man.
flow-
I
yeah,
love
he just kind of flows.
He's
Yeah, like
He
he
got
kind of
that
flows.
smooth,
you know?
silky
Yeah.
smooth.
Thank you, Chris.
Smooth as butter.
You seen the actions? Do you like, dude? Champs.
Yeah.
I would have never thought about Jessica Simpson for the rest of my life had somebody said her name.
Yeah,
I just-
no. I'd take Jennifer Aniston over her
Oh,
all
God,
day,
yeah.
every day.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Nah, man.
All day, every day.
What?
Wait, hold on. What's Jennifer Aniston?
Now.
Anytime.
Yeah.
No,
Oh, but
She looks the same she does now.
back in
She
the
did
Friends
30
day,
years
all
ago.
day, every day.
Friends,
now,
for sure, yeah.
I don't.
She's getting a little old now, dude. You can see it in her face.
Well,
like she's,
no, you can't see it in her face. That's the
That's
problem.
the problem.
No, yes, you can, dude. She's getting jowls and shit.
Well, you know what I mean. Like some of the face,
Jowls.
some of the face. is
That's
bulldog
one
out
thing
here.
that I'm not looking forward
Not
to getting
into
dude.
jowls?
Jowls. I don't want any fucking jowls.
You talking about the
keep-
chicken flappers?
No, I'm talking about how your
But-
face starts to sag right here and you
When
get the jowls.
But for a man like yourself, if you keep the big, beautiful beard.
Oh yeah, I'm keeping a beard, dude. That's
Keep the
that ain't
beard.
going nowhere.
Yeah.
Me and Cody are the baby face ones. Yeah,
Mhm.
I can't
Yeah,
grow
definitely.
one. Yeah, that 1%.
Cody's,
Indians.
I really wish y'all could see Cody's face right now because he tries so hard to
Oh yeah,
grow.
no, he does try.
He really does. In fact, you probably haven't shaved in like 2 weeks, huh?
He's got that Justin
Longer
Bieber
than
thing.
that.
going.
Longer than that.
It's been about 2.5 weeks as far as this.
Yep.
Yeah,
I could tell.
This
It's
stash,
that 2 week Cody
this
right there.
stash has been growing for like a month.
If I shaved all my hair
It
off
looks like
tomorrow,
mildew. It looks like mildew.
Yeah, it's
like,
like-
you got some schmutz on your face. Man.
Like you got something right there.
Oh man, I wish everybody, the viewers at home, could
Ah, he
see.
could pop in here for a
Can't
second.
yeah,
Come on,
pop in. Let everybody see your
Yeah.
stupid fucking face.
Cody, come put your face on it.
When he walked in earlier,
Oh, look at that.
Your beard
see?
Yeah.
is that?
Look like
So what do
somebody,
you call that?
Look like somebody stole his razor
It's
and he
a-
just
So the
forgot.
thing is, I
He
don't
takes
try to do this. I'm just really lazy.
Oh yeah, well, yeah,
Thankfully,
that-
I can't
that-
grow a beard.
That's not a.
because
Sorry for the technical difficulties. Now back to Who Dat Humor podcast.
So can
You
you
would think
go-
it would just be like,
we're back in recording
Easy
now. I don't
peasy.
know what the hell just
Yeah.
stopped.
You still
think
got all the
whenever I
rest of
went-
it?
Yeah,
Mo-
you're
most
good.
people stop watching by now anyway,
right? Yeah, they're not watching.
or listening.
You know what I find? Because look, I've always had a baby face, like this luxurious mane face.
It's premeditated.
I've got-
Yeah, that might be a year and a half in at most, huh?
No, not even. I cut it all off not that long ago.
Okay.
But I can't. My wife likes it. I can't keep without it because
Yeah,
I look
keep
like
her
a
happy.
12-year-old child. But the thing for me, because I'm not a hairy guy. Like you see my man meat I got going on. This is everything. Been working on it 32
I don't got
years.
none of that.
I got no back hair. You know what I mean?
I ain't got no back hair either.
Yeah, I'm a fairly non-hairy guy. The thing for me was just letting it grow. Like it looked nasty. It looked chopped up like the homeless guy's face you just seen. It looked bad at first, but once you let it grow out and then you shave it, then it fills in that spot, I feel like. Like once you
I
let
don't know
it
how
get
true
there.
that is, though,
I'll
dude.
never know it.
You can't say you can't say that with a luxurious beard like you got. You got undertones of auburn hair
Yeah, it's like
growing lusciously.
Mine,
What-
mine
what-
goes
Dude.
black,
Is that Irish?
red,
What is that?
Yeah.
gray.
he's Irish, yes.
Yeah, what percentage you had got or whatever?
Okay, so
Like
I got
17,
I'm
huh?
50% Wales, so that's British. Then it goes to 22% French, 18% Irish, 4% Norway.
Dude,
That's why I want to go to Norway so bad. I think I figured it out. Like
how
I've
are
always
you
wanted to do something.
50% Wales?
I don't,
How's
dude.
so
I really
white?
don't know.
How's
so
any
white.
American?
That bloodline.
50
I have
yeah.
0 tan people in my heritage. None.
That
That's
bloodline
why
strong.
the sun fucking hates me, dude. Every time it sees me, it's like,
Your sister's not as white as you, is she?
no, she is.
She's as white as you are.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see her
Y'all
naked.
must not
but-
go to. Y'all must not go to the beach much, right?
Oh, there's no beaches in
I try to
Wales.
avoid it at all costs, but she goes.
And she done burnt her Chris. I know.
Well,
I've
no,
seen, I've
she's
seen
better
pictures
with
of you. I've
she's
seen
better
pictures of
with sunscreen than I am. I'm just a shit person. When
you
it comes
just
to
probably
sunscreen.
don't put it on because you're ignorant.
I do, and
You're
then
a
I just
man.
don't rip. Yeah, I don't reapply.
No, you gotta
it
reapply
like I
yeah,
should.
yeah. I've
And then
seen
I
you get burnt.
Oh, dude,
with
I
little to
live
no-
burnt.
yeah.
I live burnt.
Not,
I
not,
heard that.
Yeah,
now
live it.
talking about beaches and stuff what's some of your
I
like
love talking about beaches.
beaches? What's some of your like favorite like hobbies, activities, whatever? What are you like? What's your go-to?
Well, we know Byron.
Oh, yeah.
He's the turtle.
I love
He's the
turtles.
tortoise guy. I mean, we gotta know.
Yeah, that's
Byron
Yeah.
is the tortoise guy. Like,
yeah. So I have a tortoise / turtle farm. So I'm that weird guy that nerds out on turtles and tortoises.
dude, it's
and-
not weird. I'm
Nothing
gonna get
wrong
weird.
with that.
No, it's
I'm gonna
not.
go there.
It's
I'm gonna go
a
there.
legitimate side business, and I
Yep.
enjoy it very much. And it's just a part of me. I've been doing it since I was like 5 years old, and
So
I'ma do
even
it till the
even
day I die.
before it was a business, it was a big enough passion for you that it was worth doing. No profits, no money. You
That-
wanted tourists. You want to keep them around. You want to mate them. You want them to have babies. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Not that you're
it's-
over there making them mate.
It's a
but
non-negotiable for me. It's going to be a part of my life. I just like turtles and tortoises.
when we were 18 years old,
Hence my shirt. If my buddies are watching, I got some buddies that have a podcast that is called The Pond Cast.
which I love.
And yeah,
That's
I'm really
cool play
I'm
on
proud
words.
of what they've done, and they've really been dedicated to it. So I figured, you know what, I was gonna rock it,
Yeah, absolutely.
just in case,
Yeah, sure.
you know.
Give a little shout
so
out.
back to that. When we're probably 18 years old, I'm driving.
Oh yeah, I know where you're
Byron's in
going with
the
this.
passenger
Let's
seat.
go.
There's a turtle crossing the road. Byron, I'm doing probably about 30. Byron's like, oh, dude, there's a turtle. Homeboy jumps out the car, opens the door. I'm like, this dude jumps out the passenger's car.
Oh, I look like Steven Seagal, dude. I straight up jumped out a moving vehicle
I
like
was
it.
like, B, hold up, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to downshift.
Yeah, I was
I'm
like Chuck Norris. Like I didn't care. I was getting out that vehicle.
Oh yeah,
And,
grabbed it.
yeah, I got it. Actually, I had it for a long time. It got out, but no, I thought you were gonna go. I thought you were gonna talk about the time we went canoeing.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we went canoeing, right? This is where lightning strikes. So we went canoeing, and Brandon had never been in a pirogue or a canoe his entire life because he's
Come on.
pathetic. And
Where
so-
you from, Dad?
so I feel like I'm the dad. Like, okay, no, son, you gotta pull when you paddle. And anyway, so we had flipped the canoe. I don't know how many times.
Hold on. Let me tell you why we flipped the canoe.
Okay, well, we were going after a turtle. I got overly anxious.
Hold on. He was on the front. He was on the very front.
So I was in the front. I was doing the scouting because he doesn't know what to look for, and he's behind me paddling. And I went after a really
Jumps
cool.
in.
It was a cool rare turtle I had to go after.
You say you went after it. He says you jumped in.
He-
Let's
like,
be
he's
clear.
like-
Yeah, no, I jumped in.
He's like crouched down and he's like jumps. So what happens? You push with your legs, and the
Rocked it.
Yeah. So we're
Yo, pirogue or canoe?
It was a
No, it was a canoe.
It was
We
a-
rented it. It was in the Bogachita
Dude,
River. Yeah,
everything goes flying. I'm trying to grab the ice chest, the paddles.
and I wasn't worried about any of that because I've been in the river long enough to know that like all that shit, you make sure it floats. Like if you
Dude,
get anything important,
look.
you make sure it floats.
Homeboy came out the water like Steven Seagal. I'm looking. I don't see nothing except a hand come out the water, and he comes up with, he's like, I got him.
Oh yeah, I got him. You're damn right, I got him. I wouldn't jump if I wasn't gonna
Like
get
the
him.
videos you see of people going down in the water with their drink and they're like holding their drink
Yes.
up and they're drowning, but
Yes,
the drink's
because that's all that mattered at that moment. So just like Steve Irwin, another great Steve, I went in, I got that sucker, and the minus beauty. The cool thing was when we pulled the canoe back to the shore, when we flipped the canoe over, what's the chances of this? When we flip the canoe over, so the canoe's floating, we flip it over.
Caught
There must have
another.
been a turtle coming up from the
Yep.
bottom, and when we flipped it, it scooped up the other turtle.
You got
So-
a twofer.
We
Yeah.
got a twofer, but the thing is like the chances of that is like just it's non-existent.
Lost shoes.
So we get it. We get in it. We're getting our bearings back, because he's all freaking out because he's never flipped in a river, and then we look and there's just random turtle riding around the bottom, and
Hell
that's
yeah.
what it was. We caught it when it flipped back over.
Hell
so
yeah.
It was
anyway,
gangsta.
enough about me and my turtle stuff. Yeah,
Well,
I'm a
I
turtle
wish
nerd.
I was that passionate about anything.
No, you're not at all.
You gotta
That's
have
the problem.
What,
I don't have anything that I'm like, oh
hobby.
my god, I'm gonna. No, I don't. Dude.
You have a piano.
I would love it if you had one though.
Yeah, but you're
Yeah.
a musician, so is that not your hobby? I mean,
I wouldn't call myself a musician, but I used to sing a lot and do acoustic shows around.
And like
town.
a
Yeah.
That was my favorite thing to do.
it was
Yeah.
like a Cranberries like
Wait, give me like
zombie.
you're like a shining moment for you. Like, so you're out, you're doing music at a bar, you're singing your favorite tune, and you're like, I killed that. I just killed it.
Yeah, dude. I had let's see. The first time I ever got on stage and sang a song, that was crazy because I
Really?
didn't know I can actually do it, and I was very drunk. In fact, there was the year that my father had passed away, and I was going to the bars a lot, and I was just getting really hammered every night, and so I wasn't like in a good place at all. But the two guys that were playing acoustic and singing, they started playing a song that I loved. It was a song by Stone Temple Pilots. It's called Plush. I'm sure everybody knows that song. I love that song. So I was like, ooh. So I went up to him. I was like, hey. I was like, can I sing it? And they were like, yeah, dude. You want to come sing? So I got up there and I sang it. And dude, like when it was done, everybody was like, oh my god. Everybody was like laughing and shit. So I was like, well, all right. So I kept on doing it. Like, so every time they would come, I think it was like Sundays or something, so I would go do a couple
Jam
with
night?
them, and then that's how I got started, and then I wanted to learn guitar, and then I started doing that, and then that's kind of how it all.
Yeah, but you have
snowballed.
a piano at your house. Very nice piano.
I do. It's
and-
my grandmother's piano that
you-
she
can you play it?
sold a long time ago, and I bought it back about 2 years ago from the lady that bought
Oh,
it
that
from
was
my
recent.
grandmother.
I didn't realize you got it that
Yeah.
recent.
Do you?
Well, that's cool.
Are you fluent in the piano?
No. I could play a few like things. I'm not
Few
one of
little
these,
licks.
Like
I'm like,
Twinkle,
hey, yeah,
Twinkle,
can you play,
Twinkle, Twinkle, Star.
Not like Cody. Cody's like, yeah, I could play that.
Right,
That's
yeah.
no problem.
No, like I'm very, I could put it this way. If I watch a video of somebody playing it on the piano enough, I can play it. Like I can totally do it. It doesn't take me that long.
I mean, and that's what I said at the beginning. You're very musically inclined, so I still refer to you as a musician. One of my favorite nights we went out as a group when we all worked together was when we went to jam night, Boxer in the Barrel,
Yeah.
and you got up there
Fun
and sang
stuff.
and just chilled me to the core, Kyle.
Come on.
Yeah,
It
no,
was
I want to
wonderful.
witness that. I've
Yeah.
never actually got to see Kyle.
It was wonderful because it's something to
It's
see.
an Alice in Chains
It's
song, probably.
The
most
crazy
likely,
thing
yeah.
is, like, you're like Ozzy. Like, you were so drunk you could barely even talk, but as soon as you got on stage,
Boom.
it was
Yeah,
just
Magic.
Like, yeah,
Magic,
clear
yeah.
as day.
I
Yeah.
want to see it. I haven't seen
No,
it. I wanna see
it really is wonderful because, like I said, it's something to see live bands. I love it. I'm a big fan of
It's-
music. Seeing live bands is always something. Even when they're mediocre, when it's live, it's something special. But to see your boy get up there
Yeah.
Yeah.
and crush it,
Well, it is a weird dynamic that some people in a studio, like Simon, the guy that records some of our music, he's like, some people get in a studio, they shut down. They can't do it anymore. They sound fantastic live. They get in a studio, they can't do it. And some people are like, if they're live, all the magic happens. So
That's where I'm at with that.
yeah.
I find I do much better live than I do like in a studio.
I feel like
that
in
was tough. That was a tough transition when I first got in that studio. and did all
I
that.
feel like in the studio now, I've never done anything live, but I feel like in the studio with just imagining that nobody was there or listening.
Oh, yeah, so much-
It
yeah.
helped me.
Yeah.
But I couldn't imagine getting up in front of even just 15, 20 people, let alone more than that, hundreds, thousands for some of the
Right.
musicians out there. But getting up in front of that many people and doing it, no matter how good you are, if you mess up, they're all going to see you. Like
Mhm.
they
That's
see you
good.
messing up right now.
Everybody messes up. Screw it.
Yeah, no doubt.
That's how I'd look at it.
Shit.
Whatever.
Champ, hobbies?
I mean, my stuff back in the day was cars. You know, it's pretty big into cars. And
I love
showed y'all
cars,
some,
yeah.
some pictures.
Definitely.
I mean, I was into jiu-jitsu for about 4 or 5 years. We
No
talked about
kidding.
this, right? Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Got purple
Dude, could
belt.
you karate chop the hell out of Kyle?
I do not karate chop.
Oh.
I can
Yeah.
choke the shit out of
Judo
somebody.
chop? Can you judo chop?
No, I think, yeah,
The
maybe that's
judo
two different
throw.
things. I might be thinking of different things.
I can throw somebody. I can.
Yeah.
Groundwork.
But no, I mean, I did. You know,
Groundwork.
I competed. Went all. I mean, I say all over, but it's cool. It's different. You know, it definitely humbles you as a person because you realize. I mean, you don't need to fight. Like you just like, dude. I mean,
I don't
dudes,
think I've ever met a
Right.
cocky jujitsu guy.
Dude.
they're rare. I mean, you have some that are really really good at tournaments, and they just go and destroy fuckers, and they just like they get a little cockiness to them, you know,
Gotcha.
because they know they can blow your knee out in a couple seconds, you know.
Well,
Don't mess with that guy, Kyle.
dude, I took karate when I was a kid, and I got all the way up to, let's see, purple belt.
Shit.
It was
son.
Shotokan Karate.
Shotokan.
And dude, I went to a tournament, and I was fighting this dude or whatever, and he kicked the fuck out of my
Oh, that's
sternum.
the worst.
Dude, I could not breathe. And the dude had the ref had to lift me up, and he had to like put my head hands above my head, and I finally came to or whatever. So we
After that,
started.
never again.
Dude, no. I got back in there, and I caught. He tried to kick me again, and I caught him, and I swept him. And I fucking nailed him in the face. Bam! They're like, no, you're not supposed to like. So after that, I
Finish him.
Yeah. So I learned like, I stuck with that for like a few years, and enough to know enough to be cocky enough to get my ass kicked in a real fight, because karate. I mean, I don't know. This is man. I feel
Do
like
it.
every
Just
time I
do it.
open my
No,
mouth,
just
it's gonna
do it.
like piss somebody off. Well.
You're always
you
gonna piss
do
somebody
karate. If you try to do that in a real fight, you're getting your ass kicked.
Oh, without a doubt.
Because the thing is, it's like, okay, when you want to block
It's a very
somebody's
controlled-
punch, yes, it's like, oh, I'll block your punch. Like you do that in a real fucking like dude, you're
I
gonna.
don't know. This takes me back. You ever seen the video? And I hate to get off topic because I want to finish this thing up, but you ever seen the video of the guy? He's in a white shirt and blue jeans, and this
Yeah, I know, yeah.
this Hispanic young
In a
gentleman
parking lot.
in a parking lot.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
a
yeah,
Hispanic
yeah,
gentleman,
yeah.
and this dude gets like,
Yep.
and
Oh, yeah.
everybody's like,
that's
what
a different. That's a different type of.
Well,
that's different-
whatever it
different
is,
deal.
do that because he kicked
Whatever
that
it
guy's
is.
ass. Like that
Yeah.
guy had no
But
idea
that-
what happened.
You know, we joke about that. You know, like any martial arts is better than nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no
sure,
doubt, no
yeah.
doubt.
Because
Absolutely.
you never know when someone will try to act stupid or
Yep.
someone try to
Yep.
do.
Even just defensively.
Actually, it did come in handy one time. This was when the 6th floor was open. Remember the 6th floor? I got in a fight in
Throwback.
the parking lot of the 6th floor.
I want to hear why
And the-
after, but go ahead.
And the dude ran, like he charged me, and when I was against a light pole, and what I did was he ran at me. I put my foot out. I kicked him right in the chest. The same thing that happened to me in that tournament. And he was like, ooh, dude. I just grabbed him and I hit him against the telephone pole, and I started like rocking him. And then they have bouncers over there.
Sure.
So they grabbed me and they pinned me up against a truck. And then that's when he was like, ooh, he ran up to me and hit me. Bow. So, I'm pinned against the truck. I couldn't move. So I was just sitting there just waiting for him. Like, oh, fuck. So he hit me so that was the only time he got to hit me. But I beat the shit out of that dude. And that was because of what I learned from, crap. But at the same time, dude, like,
It kicks in.
it's not like I
Not
won't be able to get it.
practical,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm not going to get in the ring with somebody that's like a jiu-jitsu, person and come up
Right.
or a boxer for that matter. You know what
30
I mean?
seconds or less. Why'd you get in a fight with a guy?
It was over a chick.
Over a chick. It was over a chick.
Yeah, I slept with his person, his
Okay.
girl.
All right, that's enough. That was 5 seconds.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
done.
no, absolutely. I figured that's where it would take us, but we had to know.
It was high school.
Yeah, I mean, the world.
Well, not high school. It was right out of high school.
Yeah,
actually.
right out of high school. 6th floor, dude. That's,
Yeah, 6th floor. It was. I was about 19, 20 years old. 21. I guess I was 21.
I was,
yeah, I had to be 21.
like-
Maybe 22. Okay, it was
21,
last
yeah,
year.
22,
All right, it was
24,
last year.
maybe 25, 26. I don't know. 28.
Now, like a lot of people's like hobbies, like it's obviously like binge watching shows or just kind of like,
That nowadays, the sad truth is, yes.
dude. I'll never forget when I binge watched Breaking Bad.
Oh my God, I was in, and I'm gonna get started with this one. Breaking Bad, and it's one of the shows that I haven't watched again, but when I watched it, that
Epic. It's amazing.
I was in the oil field
Dude,
at the time.
the
I was
the
doing
I've never seen
I was,
it.
I was doing 12 hour.
I saw the first
probably
3
not
seasons.
your show. Probably
top,
not your show.
top,
Yeah.
top three
Of all
best
times
shows
for
of
me.
all
Okay.
That and Sons of Anarchy, but we'll go there another
Yeah,
day.
Sunday.
So I was in Fouchon down here, South Louisiana. In Fouchon, 12-hour shifts in the oil field. I was doing quality control work. I was watching television, but I was doing quality control work, and it gets to the point where I'm in a little like a man shack where it's got computers and stuff, and I'm watching through a window, watching people work and making sure they're doing the right thing. It got to the point where I'm like shutting the lights off in there by myself, got my headphones in, and my heart's beating. That show was so intense that when it got to the last episode, I was feeling it. Like I was like, I'm there.
You're talking about Breaking Bad right now. Right?
Breaking Bad.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the number one, I would say.
Yeah,
My
I mean
number
it's
one.
up there. Sons of
I've
Anarchy.
never watched Game of Thrones, and everybody says number
Dude,
one.
that
but
I
was-
never.
And that's one, and Cody, that's one that I did not think that my wife was
Same
watching
here.
that when it first started getting into it. My wife's watching it. I walked in a couple times. There was some less than desirable scenes happening. Not going to get too graphic because it is a very graphic television show.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't get into that. I'm not a big guy of knights and
Yeah.
and different
That's
named
what I said,
houses.
too.
I'm not, dude. When I started watching that, holy
It
shit,
took-
that's an intense show.
It took probably about a season or two for me.
Yeah,
to
it
be
takes
like,
a little while. It's a slow
"Damn,
start.
this
No,
is-
yeah,
this
you
is
really
tight.
got to
This
get
is-
into. It's a lot to follow too, so it's kind of frustrating sometimes. You gotta pay attention. A lot of different houses, a lot of different names. It's a lot to that show, Kyle.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of us. I think. Yeah, everybody.
Oh,
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
But once you get into it, and look, they'll kill anybody. They'll kill anybody.
Like just when you think someone.
If you haven't watched it, I'm not gonna say a whole lot, but yeah, when you start falling in love with a character, you better not. You better not, because they will kill
Better
them.
not.
They're gonna kill them. They're gonna kill everybody. Actually, they'll kill the whole family.
I've
They'll
never
just be
watched-
like, you know what?
Never watched it.
Take them all out.
I've never watched any dramatic series. I'm an Office kind of guy.
Oh,
Like I watch The Office.
Love the Office.
I got my
Stuff
guilty
like-
pleasures too. I got some. How I Met
I
Your
want to
Mother.
laugh. Like life's hard enough. I
How-
don't want to see somebody get a freaking sword through their gullet.
No,
I just wanna laugh.
No, on a side, it's a very underrated show that just didn't get enough credit. It was on HBO, True Detective.
No, never heard of it.
The first season is amazing. It's with Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson. Dude,
Okay,
bad.
Dope.
It takes place in like South Louisiana.
really?
The first one, they tried, like everybody was pumped up and hyped about. The second season fucking blew. Third season, it came out about a year ago. Amazing, really good.
I got a couple guilty pleasures. Some less than desirable ones that I probably won't mention. How I Met Your Mother. I've watched that 5-6 times. The whole thing, top front to back.
I tried to hang in there, man. I couldn't.
To me, it was like The Office. You got to really watch
It's like
it. but
Dragon Ball Z. It never gets anywhere. It's like, come on.
It
man.
is. It's just a
Dragon
non-stop
Ball
rolling story.
Z?
But it's got the
Yeah, Dragon Ball
What are
Z.
you-
I'm still salty about
What
that.
are you, 12?
But one of my favorites, and it recently, like in the last 2 years, got canceled. Unfortunately, Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
I know. I don't
Anybody
know.
here?
The
Brooklyn
only
Nine-Nine.
thing that
Andy Sandberg.
I've just seen that
I
scene
never
of
saw
them
it.
singing "I Want It
Oh,
That
what?
Way."
Yes, and they're
by
talking about like a
Backstreet
murder
Boys, and it's
scene,
hilarious.
and they get into. You got to go watch that clip. But if you watch that clip, that's a very good summary of the show. Andy Sandberg, hilarious. Who else? Terry Crews is in it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's got some good people in it.
You said it got
Well-
2 seasons in and canceled?
No. It within the last 2 years. I can't remember if it was last year or the year before that, but it got canceled. I think 5 seasons or so. Hilarious.
Well, one show that I absolutely love that nobody gives recognition to Well, at least like our age. But dude, honestly, if you give it a chance, it's awesome. I don't know if y'all ever saw Blue's Clues.
My kid,
But
kids used to love it.
Blue's Clues is this shit.
Sorry.
I'm actually a big fan.
No, but what guy are we talking about? We're talking about Steve.
No, the original.
Steve?
Fuck the new guy,
Steve.
dude. Steve.
Yeah.
Joe, or
Nope.
this new
no,
like
Steve.
kind
Go
of
back to Steve when
Nope.
it was good.
Yeah.
You gotta
No,
pull
the
out
other
that-
guys can
yeah.
eat shit.
You gotta pull
Steve
out that handy
is
dandy
where it's
notebook.
at.
Handy dandy note. We just got a
Letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. I wonder who it's from. Yep. Fuck everybody. Everybody likes Blue's Clues.
Yeah.
I knew everybody liked that. Get out of here. If you don't like Blue's Clues, you can fucking get the fuck out of here.
Because Steve looked like the kind of guy that would be on a kid's show, but you can go have a beer with him after.
Yeah, oh yeah, no doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
No, he probably got shit faced after the show.
Oh yeah.
He probably got hammered.
Oh,
He's a
yeah,
whiskey
without a doubt,
sour.
dude.
He's over there drinking whiskey on the rocks, like straight up, just getting shit faced after the show. As soon as he walks off, he's like, "Fuck that letter." Goop. Killed the whole bottle back.
He was a good drawer. He drew pretty good in that,
Yeah.
that little
No,
notepad.
without question, and we're all flawed. Like every one of his drawings.
Still trying to
was
figure
so
out how
flawless.
he would get into those little picture frames. The little
Just Steve.
Oh,
Madden,
the
dude. It's
little-
a Steve.
Yeah.
Madden.
Yeah, they're like triple front.
yeah, he did it, and he did it every time, like
Yeah.
without fail.
Damn.
Without question. It would have took me like 6 tries just to get in there.
He
I'd
didn't
love
have,
to see
he
the
didn't
outtakes.
have to run or anything.
No,
He
nothing.
Just right into it.
Right in. Let's go.
What is your favorite show? Like all time, like back to like days with Family Matters and
Ooh.
Full House.
I was about to say Full House is a
Fresh Prince.
good old throw. My little girl actually watches Fuller House, and she loved it. Like for
Okay.
a long time, it came out.
I didn't
Fuller
watch
House.
any of the newer stuff. That's like a
Yeah,
play
they're like
on the-
grown. The kids are grown. They
Yeah.
stay in the same house. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like it plays off of that. But watch the shit out. of Steve Urkel.
Yeah, no.
Come on.
Family Matters for me,
Family Matters, yeah.
and
We're
Fresh
talking
Prince.
old school.
I'm
We're
a
talking
Fresh Prince
Fresh
guy.
Prince.
man.
They had a marathon a while back. I think it was like the 50th.
Dude.
50th
I could just sit there and watch
20th
Fresh
anniversary.
Prince.
Saved
all
by
day.
the Bell.
Yeah, absolutely.
How about that?
Was Zach
Yeah.
Morris?
Yeah.
Straight
Talking
up.
about Zach Morris?
Zach Morse.
Get out of here. AC Slater. Look at
Yeah.
his ass.
That 70s show was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Until Eric got taken off. But
There's a show out there
That's-
that has like more than half of that 70 shows cast. I can't think of it right now, but
The
Oh,
Ranch.
or something
The
like
The Ranch, yes.
It's a
you
great
watch
show,
The
too.
Ranch?
Oh,
yeah, yeah. It's got at least half of the cast is in The Ranch.
that. You know, it's another really good series on Netflix, Narcos.
Mm-mm.
Oh, dude, it's about drug cartel.
Drug
Pablo
cartels,
Oh, really?
Escobar. Oh, dude, it's
That's
amazing.
not
Yeah.
Byron's jam.
I just don't have the free time for any of it. That's just. I mean, it's not
Yeah.
that I wouldn't want to watch certain things.
You know,
I mean,
honestly,
I'm open to.
I'm kind of the same way. Like
I
I watch
have no free time.
a lot of the shows.
watch a
that
lot of
I'll watch-
YouTube.
I'll put
I just-
YouTube on and I'll watch some stuff on there, whether it's tech stuff, I like computer stuff and things like that. I watch tech stuff. I watch Joe Rogan. I watch
keep up like on
but-
weekends.
like shows I watch. There's not many shows besides like Fixer Upper. That's my jam.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A little HGTV.
That you would be into that. Yeah.
You know,
I like that show though. That's a good show.
I feel like you're classifying me when you say like you would be into
you
that.
would, dude. You're Mr. Fix It, dude.
But I like other
Hey,
things, Kyle.
hey, Brandon, break something right now. Watch him fix it.
Yeah.
Brandon,
it's
break,
not this.
break everything.
Who built this entire studio with his bare hands?
Right.
all of
Dude,
us.
yeah, no shit. Chris built this studio from the ground up.
Yeah.
The dude is like ridiculous. If anything breaks in my house, I'm like, hey Chris, how you fix this?
And
he-
you know
he
the
just
shit
knows,
part
dude.
is my wife's gonna hate and love this at the same time. It's like a car mechanic. His car is the last one that gets worked on.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
yeah.
like
for sure.
for a living, I fix things.
yeah.
And then in my spare time, I also fix things.
Yeah.
And then when I get home, I'm like,
You
I
get
don't
phone
wanna- I don't
calls
wanna
about how
fix
do you
noth-
fix things.
Yeah, and I don't want to fix nothing else when I get home. Like last
Mm.
night, I rebuilt my back porch.
Last night.
I-
Yeah.
I didn't-
on a whim.
Yeah, I didn't
You know
want to
what?
do that though. Like I'd much rather have watched like a rerun of an episode of Fixer Upper and think about fixing things than actually.
I
fix
love
something.
thinking about
But-
doing things.
Yeah, I love
When it's-
thinking
But I
about
don't
doing
do.
stuff and
Yeah.
thinking about things.
When it's part
Yeah.
of who you are, you just find yourself doing it all the time. Like last night, I was digging up tortoise eggs.
Yeah.
Middle of the night.
and to me, because I don't do that, That's tight.
Yeah,
as
so I'm
hell.
out there
I'm
getting eaten up by mosquitoes.
tore up.
My neighbors are probably going, "What's the guy out there with a flashlight digging in the ground?"
Oh yeah,
I always think about that. Like, oh man, what do I look like?
absolutely.
But hey, that's my
He's
thing.
digging for gold again, y'all.
Hey, that's money. It's money, baby.
Now, what's what's y'all like top documentary like that you'd say like, man, that's my jam? All that
I wouldn't say-
a documentary.
documentary.
Give me yours first, because I don't know what you mean with that.
This is kind of like an older one, and it goes back to like fighting. But there was a documentary about an old UFC or Pride fighter named Mark Kerr.
Okay.
It's called The Smashing Machine, and it just kind of like it's about his fighting, his life, and dude was on steroids, and like it follows everything that he kind of did, and like you're like, holy shit, dude, like this is fucked up. Like
Wow.
I got one
There he does.
because I just watched one and I loved it. It's called No Limit Chronicles. It's on BET.
Okay.
Okay, because when I was growing up, I was a big fan
No
of
Limit.
Master P, dude.
No Limit.
Of No Limit.
Yeah.
Dude, I was like, in 97, 98, that's what I was listening to some No Limit.
No doubt.
That was my jam, dude. So, but what I
Two
learned
trails,
from...
two 12s in the trunk of the Acura.
What I learned from watching that documentary is how business minded this dude was. This dude was like next level business minded. Master P, I'm talking about. So
yeah,
they explain how it all, like how he all started out and everything, and what he did to expand upon the No Limit franchise, and dude, it was really cool, dude, to see somebody that came from nothing, dude. He was in the Calio projects, dude. Like didn't have a pot to piss in, literally. So the dude did everything, built it all up from ground zero, dude. And when I see people do that, dude, that's amazing, dude. And especially coming from where he came from, dude. And you realize how smart this motherfucker is, dude.
They
This
built the
dude is
brand.
so smart. He's so dude. He just knew the drive this dude had was unparalleled. So he whenever he would get big on this, he would start something else. This dude had 8 things on his plate, and he would always. It's just, dude. Some people just have that in them, dude.
If you want to be successful, that's what.
Right.
It literally everything I've seen, everything I've watched, everything I looked into. If you want to be successful in what you do, you gotta grind. You gotta go hard.
And
you
dude,
gotta
grind.
Keep
He
things on your
did.
plate. You have to. And at one point, eventually in that man's life, he was able to chill. He was able to kick his feet up, do whatever the hell he wanted to. But you have to grind like that.
Absolutely, 100% is one thing that I've learned over a lot of times in different businesses and shit like this. The biggest thing that I can tell people, or going along, you have to grind this fucker all day, all night.
Yep.
If you have kids, it's
If you-
gonna be hard.
If you put in
have a
60
wife-
hours, that ain't enough.
If you have a wife, it's going to be hard.
Yeah.
You have to be dedicated enough to where this is what you eat, sleep, live.
Yep.
You have to be willing to be able to have to sleep on someone's couch to be able to get whatever you want.
There's no off the clock.
No. And
No.
it is 100. I used to think this all the time. I was like, man, people are full of shit when they say, dude, if you try to build a business or a grind, or because that's what he did.
A hustle.
You built a hustle. You built a brand,
Yep,
dude.
a brand
That is
is what it was.
difficult.
Yep.
That is straight grind. You have to know, fuck it, I'm eating ramen noodles tonight and sleeping on Byron's couch. Like, that's what, you can't have a family and do that. There's people that have done it, but it is so much harder to do.
Well, I
than
guess I'm
compared to If
screwed.
you just single, if you single, dude, that's my advice to somebody.
Lil Sponia?
This camera went
Lil Spoonia's single.
right if you're single, if you're thinking about doing it, that's the time to do it. Don't wait till you have kids or you're married, because dude, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be hard.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Documentaries besides Shark Week, I ain't watched a whole lot.
Yeah,
of
I'm
them.
like, give me
how this is made. I watched a lot of that. I was a big reader. I read Helter Skelter. That was a phenomenal.
You were a
book
big
to read.
reader? Really?
Yeah, big reader.
Okay.
Love to read.
Wow.
Helter Skelter was a huge one. I read some stuff on
Books? with pages in them that you
paper.
turn,
Not how to fix.
or do you listen to the books?
with actual paper where you got to read the words.
You read it, okay? Because a lot of people say they read books now, but they just listen to them on audio book or whatever it's called.
No. I don't like other people's voice too much. I like to read
Yeah.
it to myself.
Hey, dude,
the
I'm with you on
voices,
that.
the voices I got in my head, blow your
Right.
mind, dude.
It's crazy
Boom.
you say that because I personally I find it and this is me. I find it tougher to follow on an audiobook.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Me
than
too.
it just
Me
to
Me
read
too.
out
I
loud.
can't.
Nope.
I can't stay.
I was
focused
zone out.
enough
I was
with
zone
somebody
out.
else. Yeah.
Not listening to a damn
Audiobook. I'm
I'm a-
audiobook.
Now I'm gonna wind up
Give me
picking
an
up my
audiobook.
phone and start watching YouTube or something like that. If
Mhm.
an audiobook's on, then now I'm not even listening to that.
I
wanna
guess
read, I
it
wanna be
depends
committed
on
to
the topic.
Audiobook.
Yeah, you got to be
Where I'm
interested.
like,
No, you got to be interested. Yeah, if it's literal reading, which doesn't happen anymore. If it's literal reading a book, you have to be interested for it to be able to keep you.
Yeah,
in there.
yeah, no doubt.
Without question. That one was very interesting. The Helter Skelter. Beatles. I'm a huge fan of the Beatles, so
Hell
I
yeah.
read like their autobiography.
Here.
And great. I mean, what you already probably know, they lived a fantastically flavorful life.
Yeah.
It was interesting to see how flavorful it was.
Mm-hmm.
Had a lot of fun, a lot of experiences. That one was cool. I don't watch a lot of I don't get much TV. You know, when it's Shark Week, I'll get that a little bit at night. You know what I mean? Gotta watch Shark Week. You never
Gotta
know.
watch 'em.
You gotta know what the stats are. You gotta keep up with that kind of thing. If you're getting in the water, you gotta be prepared. You know, because they got a lot of different types of sharks, and you got to know how to defend yourself. Punch them in the head,
Right.
You know, poke them
Poke 'em in the eye.
Poke them in the eye.
I knew
Poke
that.
'em in the
I
eye.
knew about that.
You did. You must have watched this last
Yep.
year.
Oh no. Yeah, you poke those fuckers in the eye, and
Yeah.
then
Dude,
they're
they'll
done.
throw them all off.
That's just like getting kicked in the nuts for them.
No
Do you
matter
play that
how.
in your mind too, where
and
you
the-
get attacked by a shark.
Oh, I
and you're
do.
Oh yeah, dude.
do.
I got it.
And no matter how hard they're chewing on your leg, you got to get them in the eye, or else
Get 'em
that's it. You're
stopped.
done.
Yeah.
You know?
No, absolutely.
So it is what it is, you know. I don't get much time even that's what we go back to talking about the what to watch now. Everybody's talking about Yellowstone and everything. I don't get much time for TV, so a lot of times I'll go back to the old shows, How I Met Your Mother, or whatever else I got. My old
Yeah.
trusty faithfuls that I know.
the ones you know you're
almost
not
by
going to
heart
waste
now.
time on.
Yeah,
You-
and honestly, it's background noise for me. It's I'm doing something else while that's happening.
That's how I am at night with how it's made.
How it's made.
I'll fall asleep
yeah,
to that
how
shit.
it's made, dude. You know how
Yeah.
much stuff you can learn about how it's
I
made.
love watching.
not just how it's made.
I like watching people rebuild things like stuff that's rusted out to nothing. They
Yeah,
like
restore.
restore.
Restoration.
Yeah, restoration. That's
Oh,
yeah.
Bore
That's
me,
what I meant.
Bore me to pieces. Holy shit.
Yeah.
No,
Come
it's
on.
dude, it's
I can't.
awesome.
Yeah, no.
Dude, to take
one
a,
thing-
to take something
They're like, I
that's that
saved
old.
$500 doing this, but it took you 2 weeks to do by
Right,
yourself.
right, yeah.
So if you paid yourself $1 an hour, you probably would have just been better off buying it.
Unplug the power.
It is plugged in, huh?
Yeah. So, that being said, take us back full circle. Week 3. I'm gonna see Green Bay Packers at home.
Mm.
No
At home.
fans.
No fans still.
Latoya Destroyer. Appreciate it.
You know, with that being said, though, a lot of, watching the games and seeing all the different stadiums, some of them got fans, but hey, we're not the only ones that don't have
Yeah,
fans.
no,
there.
I know.
And for us, it's honestly, for me, I haven't found that big of a difference because they got the fake noise. I feel for the players. I feel for the players because they don't have that hype that's gonna get them in. They on a roll. They really getting after it. They got a good streak going, and they got this fake noise in the background. Nobody sitting in the seats. They can see the seats.
Fans make
We can't see the seats. They can see the seats.
Yeah.
They know nobody's there.
Right.
Yeah.
So how can they get hype knowing that nobody else out there getting hype? Now I'm getting hype at my house, but they don't know that. They can't see me.
I'm telling you, I've said this before, and I believe it. A fan impact is so crucial.
Oh, big time,
I mean,
dude.
that can make or break a game,
Big
and
time.
you have that.
That what gives the momentum. Dude. Like the momentum, it comes. A lot of that comes from the crowd energy.
That's right.
Because it rubs off on the players, dude. Like they're like fucking run, they're just fucking like
Yeah,
it just rubs off on them.
It does got to be weird whenever somebody like sacks somebody and they come
And
out
then
they're like,
nothing.
they're stacked.
Yeah, stacked.
Yeah, but did y'all notice that the people that were doing the crowd noise stuff, they were like 7 seconds late?
Yeah,
it's like, come the fucking, like, get out of here, dude. Whoever did that needs to get fired.
Yeah.
Fired.
You fired.
You fired.
How's that camera looking, Laspoogie? Okay.
Yeah,
You know what? But to bring it back even more of a full circle,
You going double circle on us?
I'm double circling. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know why I'm thinking about it, but it's weird.
I'm glad you're thinking about
One
it.
thing that interests me about tortoises is the dick to body ratio.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those things have the
He went double
biggest
circle.
So
dick.
You went double circle, so
If
you
you
knew
made
he
it-
was going there.
if you made it this far in the podcast, do yourself a favor. Do not Google tortoise penis.
Dude, it's
Just don't do it.
unbelievable.
And if you go against my advice,
Do it
and you
incognito.
decide to Google tortoise penis, don't do it around children. Just don't.
It's like they have horse dicks.
No, it's
For a turtle.
Horses have nothing on tortoises.
Dude, that's unbelievable to me.
When they go at it, they're like,
I feel as though this is like the first of many conversations. Like, dude, I sent you this video that's tortoise dick.
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this right now.
Did
As
you
soon
see
as
the
these
hog in this
cameras
thing?
go off, I got a ton of questions for you. Like I don't. I've dug tortoise eggs out or turtle eggs. Excuse me,
Yeah.
out of the ground before under your instruction and have successfully hatched turtles
Yeah, you're welcome.
in my own home. Thank you. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know they were slinging monster meat.
Yeah,
Bruh.
no, it's
Monster, dude.
it's a good 50% of their body length.
Put it this way.
Length?
When
Body length.
Yeah, body length.
when their cacks get hard, they probably feel faint because of how much blood has to go into that opposed to
the movie.
That's why they and pass
right.
out.
Yeah, like
Is it the movie Aliens where it's like they open
And
their
then they just
mouth
fall
and it's like
over.
another one?
Oh
and
yeah,
then
yeah,
another
yeah,
one?
yeah.
It's kind of that effect.
Oh my god.
wait.
so just
rewind. Say that again.
That's an extendo dick.
The movie Aliens where like the alien opens his mouth
And
and, then
another
like, another
alien
one
comes
comes
out, and then
Dude, it's
another alien
another one
walked.
comes-
Dude, yeah, it's completely.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
fucked.
telescoping
So
penis
fucked.
out here, just
Yeah.
Yeah,
like an old lightsaber. You know what I'm saying?
it's yeah,
Dude, it's fucking crazy.
it is. It really is.
Like, why though?
Next topic.
Why? But why?
I can't get into all that right now.
That's crazy.
You know why though?
Yeah, I mean I do. Yeah.
Of course he does.
Is there a reason why they're so?
tortoise whisperer.
It's comically big.
Dude.
It's comically big.
He is
I'm
like-
going.
he's
I'm
the
googling this tonight. Look,
Dude.
mark my words. I'm googling this tonight.
Don't do it right now, Cody.
Too late to ruin your night.
Don't do
He's
it
gonna
right now.
cry in a second.
And they're like alien looking. Yeah, it's fucking unbelievable. They got
That's
like
all I'm thinking
it's like
now,
a-
like-
Yeah. No,
I
you
don't
like.
know.
Yeah.
It's weird, dude. It's so weird.
This dude
Look at this thing.
It's like a big toe with an abscess growing on it. You know.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's
So,
what I.
Thank you for bringing it.
Well,
Full
I
circle.
mean, you know,
Full circle.
people need to know.
People gotta know.
Nah, they could have lived without it.
I doubt it.
Because if anybody, they're tuning in right now, they're going, let me check this out.
Well, let me
my God.
guarantee you though that when we talk about tortoises normally,
People are like,
you bring the giant dick in the fucking equation.
Dude, you know how many
This shit
people,
becomes a little interesting.
Do you know how many people are gonna Google, like, Google's top search for turtle is gonna turn into
Turtle dick.
giant dick
Turtle dicks.
because of this video. They're gonna be like, I'm stopping
No
right
wonder
now.
why they're so
Like,
slow. They got to
I'm
drag
glad-
that giant dick
I'm
around.
glad you waited until I'm glad you waited until this long, because if you'd have mentioned it earlier, like, our views would have went way down. Because they'd been like, once we got to that point, they'd be like, close our video and just started searching turtle dicks, and then
Yeah.
the
no
next
doubt.
thing you know,
Yeah.
shut.
Speaking of off topic, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. If you
Like,
have any-
share.
Yep. Please like, share, subscribe. If you have any questions,
Comments.
Hashtag Turtlebird.
Turtle bird, turtle bird.
email us whodhathumor@gmail.com. We'll be happy to answer any questions. You have comments?
Yep.
I have one comment.
Comment. Kyle.
It really does.
He's not
make
talking
sense.
about you right now,
I
though.
know.
He's talking about.
I get it,
Okay,
but
okay. Here we go.
it really does make sense though why they're so fucking slow. Like, imagine if your dick was this
See-
ratio to their, like, their dick to what humans have. So like
Oh,
if
You
God.
did just say 50% of their body.
Well, it's-
right.
Oh, easy.
Like,
So
if
how you
mine
ain't
was-
running for shit?
Yeah, if mine was 50% of my body, I wouldn't have made it in here tonight.
It's easy.
Right.
No.
You'd still be like in your
Oh,
driveway
No,
walking
see,
here.
See, the
With
thing
a
is,
slime trail.
that's what people do. They go, they're so slow. Oh, tortoise. If you see a motivated tortoise, they're not slow. They can move.
When they want
They
to.
just choose not to. Most
I mean,
of
it's
the
just,
time.
it's just
I bet I
story
can
of-
run faster than them going at full speed.
Well,
Kyle.
kudos to you, Kyle.
I mean,
I'll
Yeah.
smoke a tortoise, dude.
Yeah.
Find the fastest one you got.
No.
all right, Kip, calm down, Kip.
No.
All right. This dude's excited right now because he can beat somebody. But,
Yeah.
if we put you up against a cheetah, it just won't look good. I mean, it's
Yeah.
hard to compare.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know, they're just cool
Tortoise
animals,
life.
man. That's
Yeah.
what it boils down to. I can relate to them.
This dude-
Yeah, I got my.
You can relate to him, you fucking. What a dick.
It's like why you think
yeah.
why you think I got this,
to him. I don't know why. I just do.
why you think I got this extra pocket on the inner thigh of my pants?
That's not what I was getting at. They like to chill, man. They like to chill. They take
do they?
they take life as it comes, and I like
The
that.
dude has the whole tortoise birthing process. Dude's a scientist. Dude's a mad scientist.
Absolutely.
He's
Yeah.
got it down.
And look,
to a
it's
T.
not easy. You know, for the people that are out there that know a little bit about tortoises and turtles.
This dude will dust you under the rug, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
telling
without
you.
question. Yep.
He-
Don't,
No,
if
hey,
you
if
got a
y'all-
question concerning that, I mean, you probably
No,
might want
don't mess with me. I
his-
get enough messages every single day.
you might want his direct link. Maybe let's give it out his personal phone number for everybody. That's what you want to. If you got a question about that, he's the guy to call, and he has the answer.
No. See, the thing is-
Google's not as fast as Byron Petrie. I have turtle questions. I text him before
oh
I
yeah,
can Google
yeah.
it.
No, I mean, if,
He's got to answer.
yeah, I'm better than Google with that. But no, I mean, I get I get bombarded with those kind of questions. It's a whole underground that people don't even know about. Like when they're like, "Oh, you got a tortoise business? There's a market for that? Like, is there a market?"
Dude, some of these tortoises, I mean, they're beautiful. Like the shells.
Oh, yeah.
They
Designs, the
beautiful
colors.
What kind of loaves do these things leave?
Huge.
Oh, you're talking about like poops?
Dump. Yep,
yeah,
dump.
deuce.
Oh yeah, some of them is pretty substantial.
Like human-sized shit.
The thing is, it's just like decomposed grass, so it's not like a dog shit where if you step in it, it's gonna ruin your freaking
Day.
sneakers.
Yeah, right.
Your day, Jesus Christ,
Ruin
Kyle.
your day.
Jesus.
No, yeah, no. Some of the big species, man. Yeah, they're like cows just walking around.
Holy
yeah,
shit.
Dropping
dude.
dung, dude.
yeah.
Dung piles.
Little
But-
dinosaurs.
No, man. I mean, they're
Little
cool.
dinosaurs,
They're
yeah.
cool animals, man.
Definitely.
They're living dinosaurs, is what they are.
I mean, I can't knock you. I'm a huge supporter of fish. That's why I think I'd
Yeah.
get along with your pond guys, real guy. Turtles included. I'll put anything in water, terrarium, aquarium.
you got to surround
You know what I
yourself
mean?
with nature, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
I will say that, dude, my little girls found a little baby, little
River cooter. I remember.
river cooter on the street. They were fired up. I mean, this baby, dude was maybe like the size of 50 cent. I mean, it was like fresh, and they're like, "Daddy, what are we gonna do?" I was like, "Well, take it home." So went all kind of money on the
Sure you did.
aquarium
On
and
the
stuff
free
like
fish.
that. Yeah,
The free fish only costs you $2.99.
Yeah, dude,
On a special offer today at Petco.
they love this thing. Like he's big.
Oh, you
now.
still got it?
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Dude,
And that's only
almost.
going to grow. It's only going to get worse. Let me know if you need some stuff. I got like a ton in the house, but like it only gets worse. I started with a little tank, you know what I mean? Turns out I had like 4 or 5 when it's all said and done. I did just scale back a little bit, in the regards of trying to save some room.
They fired up about this thing.
yeah,
every
well,
day. They're like,
interesting fact is across the globe, not in America, across the globe, more people own a turtle or a tortoise than a dog or a cat.
That's crazy.
Yep.
But I mean, low maintenance.
Facts.
Yeah, and in Asia,
Facts, baby.
in Asia, like tortoises are very, very commonplace, and it's almost like a
Yeah, but that's not to
it's
eat.
like a status symbol.
No.
Like,
That's not to eat. There.
like,
eating all the
oh, you big
dogs.
shit. Let me see your tortoise. Let me see your
Wow.
tortoises.
Dude, that's like cowboy boots in Texas.
Yep.
Don't fuck with them.
Oh, if I moved to Asia with all I got,
Dude, you be major
good.
player.
Oh yeah, you'd be
Ooh, Miss O'Byron.
Hugh Hefner of Asia.
Dude, pimp walking down the street market, in Chinatown, just walking
Oh,
around
I get
with a
messages.
tortoise in each hand. Is like,
I get international
Yeah.
messages on the regular.
We apologize for Chris's racist comment.
I regret nothing. I'm just saying, like, if I was that guy, that's what I would be like. Oh my god, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, and I get people that message me like, "Oh my God, your Tortoise is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen and changed my life." And I'm like, "Oh,
Dang,
good
changing
for you."
lives.
Yep.
One tortoise at a time.
Yep. Hey,
Love it.
it all pays off whenever you get those messages, you know.
Yep. Very good. Very good.
Anyway, y'all finised? Satisfied with the tortoise talk?
Yeah, I think you know what? I think we'll end on that note. I mean, great stuff.
Oh, I could talk
always,
about it for
I'm
a
always
long
happy
time.
to hear about the tortoises. You know.
Yeah.
Just keep me posted. Tortoise stuff, tortoise information. I don't know, just the simple
Dude,
tortoise
people
facts.
chime in. You talk. You
Dude's
put
dude's a tortoise master. I've seen some people just kind of online.
No.
Y'all can't-
Oh, they
Yeah,
got a.
I know.
Can't
They
be-
got a
It
bunch.
It didn't take me long to figure that
A
out.
bunch of wannabes out there in the tortoise world. Bunch of wannabes.
I on the way over here, I was at a red light, and I looked to my left, and there was this chick that was in her car, and she was digging in her nose like she was looking for something that she lost last week, and she finally looked in my direction, and I stayed looking at her. And we had this moment together where she knew that she fucked up.
Did you follow her? I would have followed her.
No, I didn't. I wasn't gonna do all that.
She
but
probably sped from that light like her light depended on it.
She
was
looked
like,
at me in horror.
Like
dude.
how many?
She was like,
How many knuckles deep was she?
she was
Buried.
She was right here, dude. She was up there. She
Yeah.
was getting something. Something was in there that she was trying to
Like
get.
it had been in there all day at work, and she was
So
like, I'm getting
and I was
it out
looking
right
at her,
now.
I'm like, oh my god! And she looked at me, and she was like, she was in there, like she was like this, and she looked at me, she goes, and I just stayed looking at her. I was like,
I would have
and
started
she was
clapping. or
she was
something.
like mortified, dude. She didn't know what the fuck to do, and so. But I think that happens to people more than we realize, because
You know, honestly, if that's me, you go fuck yourself. I'm gonna get right back in there. You hear me? I don't care. Look, if I'm digging
you gotta
deep,
you gotta
at
realize,
a
dude,
red light-
women don't want dudes seeing that, right? They don't want to fart in front of you. They don't want to.
It is kind of funny. They'll fart in front of you before they see,
Oh,
I'm
dude,
sticking my nose.
I guarantee you, she's telling that story right now to her best friend. She's like, "Oh my god, I was digging in my nose, and this dude pulled up, and I looked, and he was right there, and he was staring at me,
And he was so just like
He's just."
captivated by.
Because I looked at it, I wasn't looking away. I'm like, yeah, I caught you.
I seen the whole thing.
I seen you.
I've been there the whole
I
time.
seen you.
I seen it.
Let's see the product.
Speaking of, dude, the
Cool.
other day, I didn't think people still did this, but some creepy dude in front of my car, he was like creeping up on the chick on the side of him. Like he gets to it and like he's staring at it. He's just staring at it, waiting for her to look. And like she finally looks, I can see the dude like blowing her a kiss. I'm like, and he like takes off. I was like, I didn't think people still did that.
Dude, they got some creepos out there, man. I think you'd be surprised at how often that kind of stuff happens.
No, absolutely.
Like you get a desperate dude that just got nothing to lose and way more confidence than he ought to. Yeah, they'll do things like that all the time. I never have. I just, dude, I get people to tell me all the time, like, dude, I tried to wave for you. I was like honking at you and like going crazy, like hanging out my window, and you never look my way. Dude, when I'm in my car,
Zoned
Right.
out.
I am zoned
Zoned out.
out. That is my quiet time. A lot of times I don't have the radio on. I don't have nothing on. I'm just cruising.
None but the thoughts.
Dude, I am numb to the world when I'm in my truck. 100%.
Yeah, I try not to look, but I just saw it, and I was just like, I'm not looking.
Oh,
I'm not
no,
gonna
yeah, I
Stop
mean,
looking at this.
Yeah, if I don't blame you on
And
that
she
one.
was cute, dude. She was a cute chick.
Oh,
and that's
really?
oh yeah. So that's what made it even worse. She was
So-
a really cute
so-
chick. She knows she's cute, and she's like, fuck. No. Somebody caught me digging in my nose.
So if
She's mortified.
Yeah, so if she's watching us right now, you can message us and we'll get it.
Yeah,
together.
we'll
Yeah,
yeah.
we'll have you on for a spot.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Who that humor?
You
at
can
gmail.com.
explain yourself. Yeah, we'll give you a
I'm
Shit-
sure
shit,
that's
come
happened
on
to
the show.
everybody, dude.
Yeah.
I'd imagine that's happened to everybody where you're trying to get
Guarantee.
trying to get your
dude.
pick on and
trying
you know,
to get your pick on.
Yeah.
Just trying to like go to
You
work.
think you by
Get your
yourself.
pick on. Get your pick on. Get your pick on.
I think that's a perfect note to end on.
Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you. We'll see y'all next week. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, get your pick on.
Yes.
Who